Alright. Just wait for the mic to connect. Everything should be good here. Let's head right into this really quick. We're gonna head into this and then let's do some other stuff. Give me about 2 seconds. Alright guys, so we're gonna do this challenge. It's a race I've done before, obviously off camera. And I said it's about time I did it on camera. I am looking for it. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Here it is. We are heading to Japan for this race, guys. So, obviously I gotta switch out my car. I'm gonna show you guys this car later, but as of right now, I will be driving this Nissan. And I will be driving it on hard tires to start, and then from hard tires all the way to mediate, intermediate, and back to hard. So with that being said, let's enter this. I'm excited for this race. It's a really fun race. I won't call it fully easy, but like it's decently enough. It's decent. It's not an easy race, not a hard race, but it's in between, like both easy and hard. So yeah, this is gonna be fun for sure. I'm definitely excited for this one though, so let's hop right into that right now. And welcome to Japan, guys, and welcome to the Tokyo Express. With all that being said, let's hop right into this race. And as you guys can probably tell, I don't know if you guys can tell by this, but I am starting in, what is switch? I'm starting in last place and then going from last to first. So enjoy the race, and yeah, let's do it. Fun race, right? I'm excited for this. I'll switch this all the way to 6 and let's get this started. Yeah, so enjoy the race, guys, and we'll definitely talk to you guys if anything interesting happens during the race. having a small technical difficulty at the moment with the camera. I don't know why it's giving technical difficulty like this, but usually you guys see the front of my car. But for some reason you guys are not seeing it right now. I don't know why. Guys, there's going to be rain hitting the track really soon. Not this lap, but the lap after. I'm looking at the weather radar right now. You guys can't really tell. You guys can see the weather that's coming in right there. I have to drive like this right now because of the camera angle is a bit annoying right now. And there it is, guys. You guys see the rain? This is why I pit early. I'm pitting early to switch and refuel. I'm gonna end up back in last place, but that's okay. There's a reason why I'm pitting early and refueling. You guys are gonna see in a second why I pit early. There's my car. Yeah, it's still glitching out. Like it's flicking in and out. And that's why I pitted early for tires and I pitted for intermediate. I saw the rain come in and I pitted early. It's kind of difficult driving like this for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a bit annoying driving like that, though. Restart this race actually because it was a bit tricky because the hood was throwing me off so much right now. I wasn't able to focus properly, so let me redo this properly. Because the hood was glitching so much, I was driving in a mode I wasn't familiar with. There, yeah. See, there we go. I forgot to do this. Push that there. I wasn't driving properly the first time around, so we're going to do it. Now I'm seeing better. This is better. That is way better. And as you guys can see, I'm more focused driving now. The camera is working properly. get him passed again. I'm gonna pass him back going down on the straight. That's okay. But definitely enjoy the race though. Why is everything going so bad right now? Here we go again. And again, man. It restarts, bro. Son of a bitch. Let's try this again. I'm pushing a little bit too much, man. I need to breathe about and catch myself. So enjoy. I'm gonna try not to panic too much. Yeah, that race was more stressful than I would have liked it to be. A lot more stressful than I'd liked it to be. Because the first time I did this race, it was not that stressful. I felt it was a bit more easier. But, yeah, damn. I did what I had to do. Got the win. A win is a win and I'll take it. I'll take that win, happily take it. But it was a very stressful win, so with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys see the replay, and then from this, I have something special for you guys after. I'm gonna do about 6 laps on 2 different tracks with a different car for you guys after this, so enjoy the race. Enjoy this part. Yeah, what's up, Sean? Yeah, man, I just finished the race. I won the race. Now I'm just watching the highlights of my race. We're on lap 2 right now. I'm in the purple Nissan GTR Nismo. Yeah, man, like, this race was more challenging than I would have wanted to on stream tonight, so. But the car is nice, though. I didn't overtake as much cars as I expected to overtake, so guys, what ended up happening was, I knew I was gonna end up back in P20 because I pitted early, but the fact that I didn't overtake enough cars in lap 1 or in lap 2, kind of like, yeah, that little mini drift almost spun right there is what cost me time. That's exactly what cost me so much time. Because right here I pitted because there's gonna be rain, right? That cost me so much time. Then I went into the pits. was gonna cost me a lot of time coming out of the pits. It was like almost like 18 seconds, I believe. But then here's the thing though, I'm on rain tires, but because of that little slit back there, if I pitted, it cost me so much time. I had to push the car more than I would have liked to. Yeah, right after all, half of these cars pitted, bro, man, I had to push that car so much, bro. It was not even funny, bro. There's so much speed coming out of that tunnel, bro. Bro, it was beyond crazy the way I pushed this car out of that tunnel, man. Bro, the nearly misses with the wall is not even fun. Then I think I hit the wall at that turn, yeah. But nah, bro. The nearly misses with the wall is crazy, bro. Yeah, and I hit the wall again there. It slowed me down again. Which means I had to push the car so much more, bro. Way more than I would like, bro. And I'm there like, shit, like, keep pushing, bro. I'd convinced myself that I need to keep pushing, bro. Hello, man, how you doing? Good to see you back. Thanks for joining. Hope you stay until I do the, one last thing I'm gonna do before I end the stream, so hope you stay until then. Yeah, all this right here is just me pushing, man. There's so much going on. Wait. I didn't even notice that I went up to Pt.3 here. I was just pushing it, bro. Good race, but like I said, it's not hard, but it's stressful. It's not a hard race though. Definitely not a hard race, but challenging, but not hard. Now it's time to go catch the other car, the Brazilian car. I had to go catch him now, bro. But he was still a couple cars ahead of me. He got out of the pit lane faster than I did, so I was like, damn, okay. But now I was in second and P6, man. He was like, damn, bro. There he is. He was right at my side, but this is before he pitted. So right before he pitted, I caught up to him. But then the fact that I pitted on this lap because my tires were about to they were shot because I was pushing so hard to catch up to him. My tires were shot, so I had to pit to get new tires and get gas tire. But I think I did that on the 7th lap after I catched up to him. But yeah, no, it was interesting. My tires got shot, bro. Like, let me just show you guys how bad my tires were. Like, as you guys can see, I'm running intermediate tires right in the corner near the fuel. Bro, look how bad my tires were trying to catch up to this dude, bro. And the thing is, right, my fuel was so low already. My fuel was so low, it wasn't even funny, bro. Well, let me go back to my car. There I am. Yeah, my fuel was so low, my tires were shot. I caught up to him, like I was right on his ass. But then as soon as I got to him, I'm like, my tires are about to get fucked up, and I needed to pit. Because even here, you see me pass. I passed him obviously, but then I had to pit, and we're in lap 7. There's like 3 laps to go, and I pitted on 7 lap, with him having like, I think it was like a 18-second lead. Yeah, 18. No, he had a 21-second lead on me because I pitted. Brother, dude. I've never been so stressed in my life to win a race right now like this one. And the fact that it was in rain too, it was with, we're on a wet track. Because look at all that water that's spraying off there. We're heading into the tunnel. I pitted because my tires were gone. He just went. But overall, it was definitely a good race though. I had to feel a bit at the same time. It's crazy, bro. And then right here, I said, bro, I know there's like 2 laps to go. I don't want to kill my gas, but I should screw it and send it. Bro, even the Audi passed me, bro. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm not letting that Audi pass me. Because if I let that Audi stay ahead of me, I was not going to win the race. So I had to catch that Audi right on that straight. Fuck no. Nah, bro. I had to catch that Audi back, bro. Because I came out of the pits, he was coming down the tunnel with full speed. Yeah, that Audi was challenging me, and the Audi kind of slowed me down, especially in that turn. Yeah, it slowed me down so much. So, the fact that I know he pitted ahead of me, bro, the speed I had to go through that tunnel because I know he's already out the pit lane, bro. And he already started the last lap, bruh. The speed, bro. Look at. Yeah, he was right in front of me by like 4 or 5 seconds, bro. I needed to catch him, bro. I was not about to lose that race, bro. Hell no. For the last race I give you guys. Race display only. Yeah. Bro, y'all see the gap, bro? Look at the gap between me and this motherfucker now, bro. Like, I was push up to go down do that last major turn, bro. Before we go down on the stretch, bro. Brother. I was sending that car, bro. It's crazy. I was right behind him too. Look at, there he is, and there I am. I closed the gap. This was the crucial part right here. That was the crucial part. Because I wanted it to be ahead of him before we do the final lap. That's when I caught him. I caught him in the tunnel before the final lap. I believed I caught him in the tunnel, I don't remember. Yeah. Did I? I don't remember where I caught him though. I had to catch him. Because we were on the last lap too. We were fighting, bro. But I did catch him though before that last lap. Jeez, bro. Yo, when they say fight endurance racing, man, this is what I mean. Take street cars and turn them into race cars, man. But for the last bit of racing, I'm gonna give y'all this view. This one right here. And I'll take off the, I'm gonna keep playing it, but I'm gonna take off this. You guys can watch it. Let me go back by in a second. Give it a second. There. That's when I passed him, guys. Switch it to this. Yeah, no, man, I had this dude in my sight the whole race, bro. But this was a really crucial part, especially this turn here, because this is the slowest part of the turn. And when you brake early, cars catch up with you easy, so this part here was so crucial. But as soon as I got out of the turn and I didn't hit the wall, bro, I flew that motherfucker all the way to the finish line, bro. I think I was already in 6th gear already. Going through the tunnel though. $1 race, bro. That was a good race. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure, good race. So, the next thing that I'm gonna do now is I bought a brand new vehicle. It's not a street car, for those who are wondering. I'm gonna be running it on two tracks, two of my favorite tracks, F1 tracks that are currently in the game at the moment. But before I do that, I'm gonna need to make like a specialized type of lobby for this. So let's do that really quick. So I'm gonna be running on two tracks, like I said, two of my favorite F1 tracks that Gran Turismo currently offers in this game. So basically, at the moment, these are the only like two tracks like I really love to drive on if I'm like casually driving or just testing something. I would say free run, and I'm gonna switch this from public to friends only and put this at like 2 because it's just gonna be me. Switch to track. So I will start with this one and then I'll go to the last one as obviously. Oh, yes. I need to switch this to free run. There's no laps. There's gonna be laps, but there's gonna be, regular laps. Alright, yeah, so just gonna, yeah, put the grip a little bit real here, because I don't really need slipstream, because I'm gonna be the only one on track. Yeah, so let's head right into this. So first track, obviously, we're gonna be at the Red Bull Ring, and the car that I'll be driving is gonna be a fun car to drive, right? I've driven it, like, off camera already, obviously, but I haven't driven it on camera yet, so hopefully you guys like my driving with this car, because why can I not switch my car? What's happening here? I have to wait until I'm fully loaded in to do so. There we go. Time to switch the car. And guys, don't mind the decal on this car. It is what it is. Okay, I'm running it with soft tires, which is good. So time to head out on track, and I'm gonna do let's do about 5 laps each, and then switch tracks. This is a very fun car to drive, guys. Looks like a Formula 1 car. Not really a Formula 1 car, but this is what we call Super Formula. So it looks like a Formula 1 car, but it's not. This is Formula 1, but in Japan. Or in this case, Super Formula. That's what they call it over there. But around the Austrian track, okay, the Red Bull Ring that I really love, feels great. The speed on this thing is amazing. You can see how high hooks he's corner. Faster than a road car, right? Maybe next week I can give you guys a race with this car. So you guys can see how the car feels while I'm racing it instead of just like driving it like with no race, driving it like this. Still very fast either way, but went a little bit wide in that corner. That's okay. Very fast car. And just for you Formula 1 lovers, for the third lap, I'm going to do something a little different. I feel like this is the only car at the moment, aside from the other Formula 1 car, which I'm going to probably buy, I will buy, and there's a new Formula 1 car coming in December, so I'm going to get that one for sure. But for those Formula 1 fans, I'll be driving like this. It's not tricky to drive in cockpit, but it is it's a bit different. But driving in cockpit for me is normal because I've driven it before. And I guess in Gran Turismo they take out the halo automatically. I don't know why they do that, because it would have been fun driving with the halo. I wonder a little bit why I'm not turning, because I have to brake earlier since I'm in cockpit, so I can see the road a little bit more better. Wasn't a bad lap, a few hiccups in the corner. That's to be expected. Go. Yeah, I did a 120-ish. Yeah, sounds about right. It really feels like a Formula 1 car, bro. That's the effect it's giving to me. It's the difference I have full control of the car. So. Yeah, in cockpit, guys, I drive a little bit different. As you guys can see, when I'm driving on the hood like this, I drive a little bit different. And in a few seconds, I'm going to explain to you guys the decal. This is a Red Bull decal that I have on the car right now. It's actually Max Verstappen's decal. Oops. Ah. A little bit of oversteer coming out of that corner. Suddened it a little bit too much, and then had a little bit of wheel spin in the turn, so I crashed. That's okay. Overall, it wasn't that bad. Let's go for a 6th lap and call it. And then head to Brazil. Last lap. Here we go. see if I break my time. And I did so. I did so break my time. I'm not doing that second lap. We'll do something like that. The small ones look like for MotoGP. These ones are like grid start. I don't even know if I even did it properly. Let's check the camera. Is it gonna show me? I'm gonna try a launch, but I'm just gonna go to the top of the hill. There we go for the launch, baby. I know I'm driving reverse, guys, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm here to scroll around a little bit. This is why I came all the way back up here. Ah, really? You wouldn't let me in the pit lane? I cut the broadcast for a second. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, I hit the wrong button, guys. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is head to the other track. I'm not gonna cancel. I have to screw around a little bit on that track because it's a fun track to kind of mess around on. But time to head to Brazil and do about the same thing. So here we go, guys, about the same thing. I'm gonna do 6 laps and then hopefully do 2 laps in 1 lap in cockpit, and then the rest of the laps in like over the hood. So let's do it. Welcome to Brazil, welcome to Sao Paulo, and welcome to Interlagos, aka that's the name of the racetrack. I'm excited for this, man. It's a fun track. Speed on this track is a little bit unforgiving, but this car, yeah, this speed's a little bit more. It's a little bit more forgiving. It's a very good racetrack. So what I'm gonna do, guys, for you guys are wondering, like I said, I'll give you guys like a race with the, this car on the Red Bull Ring. Whoops! I will do the same for Interlagos. Do a race on here for you guys. So if you guys stay tuned, maybe if not Saturday, it's gonna be next week. Wednesday, I will do a proper race for you guys with this car on both these tracks. They're not gonna be very long, but they'll still be races. Here's the actual proper first lap for my out lap, and on that lap I did a 109. So let's see if I can drop that to drop it to a 108 at least a 108. Let's see what the time sheet is here. Let's see how much we got by now. This part of the hill is tricky right here. Gotta break perfect timing to go around, send the car all the way around. Then get up here, brake again, turn the car in, slow down a little bit, turn the car in slow, then send it again up the hill, and brake here and go through that slow corner side on the overspin, and push it all the way down here again. Slow here, and then going up the hill, and send it all the way up the hill. So I did a 21. So I did a 124. So my outlap was a little bit different because I came out of the pit lane instead of off the top of the hill. So definitely a very fast race car. Indeed, it is very fast. Yeah, with this car, you gotta watch your braking zone, your braking point. That's what you really gotta watch with this car. You have good braking, your car should come around very fast. I like to hug the line right here before I go over to turn one. So for this one, I will do this. Let's do cockpit Brazil. It's fun driving like this. Too wide here, but that's okay. There it is, sending up the hill. send this motherfucker this fast. Go! 2 seconds behind my time because I'm driving in cockpit. Yeah, in cockpit I lose a little bit more time because I don't see the track as much as I do when I'm driving over the hood, or in F1 when I don't drive in tabletop, or yeah, TV top. I lose speed because I slow down more. So send the car in the corner as fast as I usually do. Yeah, I went really wide in the corner. And as soon as we get up to the top of the hill, we're going to switch it. Last lap. So like I said, guys, very fast car, and you guys can see some of the details on it. Looks like Max Verstappen's car, but it's not. It just looks like a Red Bull. But with that being said, let's back out. And yeah, am I still on track, or is it gonna put? Yeah, put me back in the garage. So let's exit this room and just show you guys what the car looks like with the decal, and then from there I will head out and end the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I know I did. That was pretty fun, especially driving that car. So let's head right into garage. And it's gonna do a spin of the car. There it is. Looks like Max Verstappen's Red Bull. But in fact, it's a super formula car that meant to mimic an F1 car. Yep, so it has Max Verstappen's livery on the car with his name on it, obviously. And yeah, great livery though. Love Red Bull. So yeah, I'm happy that I got the livery for the car that I wanted, because this is exactly one of the reasons why I wanted this livery to put on the Red Bull. There's a free other Red Bull livery in the game that the game offers me to put, but this one's one that I want so far. So could have put the Japan one, but I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, this is fun. This is definitely fun for sure. So yeah, thank you guys for joining tonight. I am definitely gonna head back. But just before I head back, I just want to show you guys the details for the car, because I went out of the garage. Um, Let me see if it shows up on the corner. It should show up on your right corner of the screen, or the, yeah, your right corner of the screen. Yeah, guys, this is a FC, how do you say it? It's a CF23 Super Formula Toyota 2023 car. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's from Japan. So it's relatively it's relatively a Japanese car, not a Austrian car or British car. It's not a Formula One car, but it's meant to look like it. Though that when you put a Red Bull livery on it, it really truly looks like a Formula One car. But yes, it's definitely a great car. I don't know what track this is, but it looks amazing. Definitely, it looks amazing. Feels amazing too. But the actual F1 car that I'm gonna get after this, I'm definitely gonna get this one. I'm gonna double check the price of it right now on screen with you guys, and we're gonna head back over to that. So let's go to Brand Central, and let's head to Pacific. There's two new Toyotas and a Mazda. Guess I'll check those out now. It's probably gonna be the front. Where's the Mazda? Okay, interesting. Very interesting Mazda. Not really that interested in it, but it is what it is. So the Gran Turismo cars. And guys, I'm not buying a go-kart. I'm not buying a go-kart, man, for 10K. This was a prototype Red Bull car. Not really a fan of it like that. This is another Formula One car I could buy, but the one that I really want to buy, it's this one, and this is for Senna. Because in the game, you can put a Senna's McLaren livery on it, because this is a McLaren after all. But in the game, it doesn't show up as a McLaren, but it is a McLaren after all. Very, very, very fast McLaren. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to get this car. I don't know when, but I will get it. Yeah, obviously you guys can change colors, but I'm not gonna keep the initial color that I have for it when I do buy it. I'm gonna put it in Senna's color, because if you go in McLaren, obviously you go into McLaren, you're not gonna see it in here, right? Yeah, you go into McLaren, you're not gonna see it here. It's gonna show you other cars instead of this. So, which is fair to be said. So, yeah. So with that being said, let's head back and let's head out. So, I'm generally just like happy about this right now. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, end the video. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining tonight. Tonight's stream was a bit trickier than what I would love for it to be, but that's okay. Thank you guys for joining still, and thank you guys for liking the video, and if you guys click that share button as well, you know, share it on social media. I really appreciate the support. And guys, we're currently up to 98 subscribers. I am 2 subscribers away from making 100 subs, and that'd be really awesome. Hopefully we can get more subs in that. I really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for tonight, guys, and have a good night, good evening, or a good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world, because I know you guys watch from all over. And stay tuned for the next stream. Might be tomorrow. I can't 100% guarantee that, but I'll definitely see you guys, if not tomorrow, but next week, Wednesday. So with that being said, guys, have a good night and peace out.